the Gurneys did that's so special is that they really emphasized that with the right training and the right follow-through and support, families are capable of great things.
Part of the genius of the Gurneys was their insight that family members can heal one another.
That kind of consideration, that kind of empathy, which Louise has too, you know, it's phenomenal.
Fundamentally, the Gurneys believed, in a sense, a real faith in clients' ability to learn and to make lasting changes and to acquire the skills that traditionally the therapists had for themselves.
In some instances, people continue to do it for years after they've been trained. They find it so rewarding in maintaining their relationships at a high level. And this is true both in Filial and in RE.
And here is where it all began. It began where life begins, in childhood. It began when two doctoral students meeting at Penn State University grew together in their insight into the essentials of human consciousness. It began with their compassion as they witnessed and contemplated the general lack of empathy shown to vulnerable little children. They saw that uncluttered empathy worked in the playroom. They gradually saw the observation of child-centered play therapy help parents, eventually leading to Bernard Gurney's classic book, Relationship Enhancement. Together, over the years, this loving couple has repainted the picture of psychological therapy from interpretation to participation, opening the way for learned skills to become possible for all who are willing, for the golden rule to be implemented. Notice Louise's empathy.
And there they go. And they're all flying. They're all flying. Everything's flying. Everywhere. We had our explosion.
It doesn't appear at first to be too effective or impressive, but most of the children treated weekly could end therapy in 10 to 12 sessions, despite traumas they may have endured.
I'm making a heart. Make sure no one erases this.
No one should erase it. You want to leave it there. It's got an arrow through it.
Yeah.
Putting something inside of it.
It's a little, I don't know. Maybe
I don't know what to call it, but it's something inside.
I don't know. It's a little face on the heart.
Face. On the heart.
I'm not very good at making notes. I just figured out.
Just make a round thing for the nose. And
maybe we could write I love you in it.
like to write I love you in
How do
the
you
heart.
write it?
You're not sure how to write. You know how to make an I?
Interesting study.
Crash. Bang. There. Go around slashing everything.
See, Star Bills? Wow! Stab him in the head.
There you go. Get stabbed.
That makes it look more spooky.
Ah.
You have to hold that knife up.
Down.
And then it drops.
And it crashes down.
Now you're the mom of these two.
I'm mom.
And I'm the housekeeper.
Oh, you're the housekeeper. Okay, we're switching things around. You're the housekeeper and I'm the mom of these two. Okay. Well, here we are at dinner. The housekeeper and the mother and the kids.
Oh boy, I always forget these things when reading down. How embarrassing.
Oh, you don't like it when you don't do things right.
Alright, who wants macaroni and cheese? Me!
I'll have some
Put
food.
your ear down, puppy. You know we don't like that.
That's right. Keep your ear down. Here, our housekeeper's giving us food. Ma, you made a wonderful dinner tonight for us.
Yep.
Really lovely. Thank you.
Now, who would like lasagna?
Oh, I'll have some lasagna. That looks real good.
Okay.
Now it's time to eat. Hey, you're a very good cook. You make great macaroni and cheese and great lasagna. Aren't you eating yours? Eat it up now. You know it's very good. He needs a little help. He's a little slow sometimes. There, eat that up. Isn't that good?
Now you eat yours too. Especially us.
Yes, especially you. Well, I really am going to stay here tonight, and I guess the only way you'll know for sure is when you find I'm really here.
You'll be here, won't you, Mom?
You can trust me, kids. If I were going out, I would tell you.
Okay.
Okay, good night now.
Good night.
Sleep tight. Okay, well, they're asleep now.
We'll have to push our buttons, turn off the light.
Oh, my.
And then open school, lock the door, lock the back door, lock the side doors.
Got everything all secure.
Lock everything in the
Are you
house.
still worried about me sneaking out?
No, they're probably not.
They know I won't do it once I tell them.
The moon's out and it's
10:30. Precisely. Precisely.
precisely.
10:30.
Dr. Louise Gurney, author of numerous professional and scientific publications, has created and conducted many workshops to train professionals and paraprofessionals to lead parent skill training groups. Her parent skill training program was used by the Pennsylvania Department of Public Welfare in a statewide training program for foster parents. It was chosen as one of the top 25 parenting courses in the country by the Department of Justice Juvenile Delinquency Prevention Office.
Boy, this magazine is no good. Doesn't have any pictures. Jay, pick up the front cover.
Will you sit there and be quiet like...
Jay, why don't you come up here and look at this magazine here? I don't want to look at that magazine. Jay, I'd rather that you didn't get under the table, okay? Jay, come on up from under the table. No, I'm on my way to the moon. Moon control.
Don't say no to your mother, Jay.
Jay, your father said not to say no to me. The only way you can talk to me is if you have a radio, because I'm on my way to the moon.
Jay, hush. Listen to me.
Moon control.
You quit talking to your mother like that.
I'm 3,000 miles within the moon. Jay.
Now get out from under that table right now. Get up. Sit down in that chair and behave yourself. You sit still until Dr. Gurney gets here. I'm going to spank you right here in the office. Do you understand?
Well, I think the Filial program is something that could be helpful. These kinds of problems that you're talking about are the kinds of things that many children have participated in the Filial program with those problems, and they have been helped by having very special kinds of play sessions, which the Filial program includes. In fact, that is really the major focus of the program. And the reason that it helps them is that the play sessions give them an opportunity to play out the kinds of feelings that might be underlying their problems, so that you're not dealing just with the behaviors, like trying to teach them to stop hitting people. You're getting down to the kinds of feelings and conflicts and so on that the child might be experiencing that would show themselves in these misbehaviors. And what's different about the Filial program is that instead of a professional therapist conducting the play sessions with the child, we train the parents to conduct the play sessions with the child. Anything you like to say is okay, but behaviors are limited. And you are taught how to exercise those limits and how to see that they're stuck to. You're trying to provide the child a time to express his feelings and to explore his feelings in an atmosphere that's very accepting, doesn't judge him or put him down or tell him he shouldn't feel that way. And in that kind of atmosphere, when the child isn't defensive, the child can play out the feelings that are troubling him, that are at the base of his behaviors that you don't like.
The child-centered therapeutic principles and procedures which the parents are to use in the play sessions are carefully explained to them and then demonstrated by the therapist while the parents observe.
Ah, a good old-fashioned feeding now. Yep. He's feeding him.
No, you don't. Oh, yeah, I'll get you.
He's going to get her. He's going to get them all. He is attacking everybody. And you're really laughing. Oh, trying to get him out of there. It's taking a lot of pep and energy to get him out. He beat the bend, he still sticks in there. Oh, yeah, still hangs in there.
I'll get him.
You'll get him. He's not going to let that get you. You'll get him before you're through, and you did. You got him all the way up there.
Next, parents begin to conduct play therapy sessions with their own children under the supervision of the therapist.
Hey, look, there's some horseshoes. You want to play horseshoes?
Sure. I'll teach you how.
I already know how.
You don't. Look, you don't even know that the same person is supposed to have the same color. Which color do you want, red or yellow?
I can tell that. Look, you have red and yellow, and I have yellow and red.
Funny, funny. You want red or yellow?
Water's pretty cold, isn't it? Yep.
Oh, I see. That's a baby bottle. I didn't know that's what that was. Looks like a squirt gun too, doesn't it?
Yep. Certainly does.
Shoots really far, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, Jay, don't hit me in the face with the water or anywhere on me with the water. It's cold. Yeah, play with it in the sink. Jay, don't. Don't. Please don't do that.
Judged by the standards of a good play therapist behavior and by what the parents themselves will be able to do with further training, the performances just witnessed were terrible indeed. However, in order not to discourage parents, the therapist makes ample allowance for the fact that parents are beginners, reserving some corrective feedback for future sessions.